This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat is sponsored by Paragon Open Dance Sport Championships. Welcome to Approach the Bar with DanceBeat. Now, tonight is a really special evening because I have three of the founder members of the Chippendales with me. And the reason they're here is that we are actually going to talk about some of the events that have just happened at Manhattan Dance Championships in New York. So with me tonight, I am very honoured to have Mr. Klaus.
Good evening. Good evening.
And Klaus actually did a little bit of dancing in the 90s, probably. Okay. Mr. Colin, and he was big in the early 80s.
Oh yeah, it was all hanging out in the 80s, yeah. It was a good time.
Really big. And the main Chippendale himself, he just stripped. Igers, how are you, Bob?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm very, very good. We are going to start tonight by discussing the Pro Latin and definitely having a competition with themselves. Ricardo and Julia. Come on, what can we say about this?
Can I start? A couple that have danced for a number of years have been on the top for a number of years. How they are able to continue to put on the floor the level of dance with the enthusiasm that they put on that floor. It's incredible. I think it's a tribute to both of them. It's a tribute to their love of dance and their form. It's a tribute to competition and actually something for the younger generations to look up to.
100% agree. You know, like I have to say, you know, I used to compete against Ricardo, so I find it, but I have the utmost respect for having that drive and the commitment to want to be there, to want to compete like that. I think it's amazing. And I have to say, I thought that last night, you know, on their level, that we can still talk about having a good night or not a good night. I thought last night they danced amazing. I have to say, I mean, their introduction samba, I thought that's some of the best dancing that I've seen.
Absolutely. And I have to say that girls out there, take a look at Julia, not just for the beauty of the movement, how she moves those legs, how she times those actions, how she coordinates that whole body. Ricardo is in control of speed, movement, direction, and action. Guys, absorb all of this. It's not just on the surface what you see. There is so much behind that and many layers behind that. And this is what you have to look up to reach that and go beyond.
I think this is all what they said. This is so much to be a legend. So I think they are becoming legends, and to be a legend it takes so much as they do, because most of the people look up to them. How many years, how many consistency, and exactly what Klaus said, I think enthusiasm. I think this is the most difficult thing, to keep this enthusiasm going on when you are so many years on the top, because most of us would just get bored and say, okay, that's it. So they was the best.
But you know, I don't think that enthusiasm is not got to
it's
do
not
with
enough, is it?
It's not got to do with the competition. It's not the competition that counts. It's the fact that they finish the competition, and you know that they'll be in the studio on Monday morning doing the work and improving and wanting it. And that's the drive that you want. It's not about the winning of trophies. Of course, that's nice, but it's the work itself. It's the drive to become better. It's the dedication to just want to do it. I think that's why they're true champions. You know, they really
dedications
are.
To their art, dedications to dancing, and dedications to the future of champions that are going to follow them.
The couple of words we used there, legends. They're not legends as dancers, they're legends as people. Because when you deal with these guys, they are so professional. Obviously, they won the competition last night. They could have gone home, done nothing. They both came in and watched the Pro-Am today. Now, when most of the young pros come in, they look like a bag of you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Ricardo was there. He was wearing a suit, he had a shirt and tie. They were looking at, obviously, with a student that they teach. Julia was perfect. So guys, if you want to win, it's not just what you do on the floor, it's what you do off the floor. So I think we have to raise our glasses.
We do. Cheers.
Cheers.
Enough said. Great competition. And remember, anything you want to know about dancing in America and some other places around the world, just log on to dancebeat.com. Guys, back to stripping. This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat is sponsored by Paragon Open Dance Sport Championships.